gamers. How we doing? It's Wednesday, and we got some run to work on, so we're gonna go ahead and get started on that real quick. What's up, Vi? What's up, Trebster? Welcome. Holy. What's up, Nev? Hope you're all doing well. Um, yeah, this run is rough, like specifically because it's kind of just really boring. Like, given that this is kind of just the same thing we've been doing. Yo, what's up, Red Ranger? Welcome in, dude. Hope you're doing well. Um, but it's kind of just like the same thing that we've been doing for so long. I'm disconnected. What do you mean I'm disconnected? What does that mean? Oh, I just hadn't done the thing. Oh, my water is like all the way over here and I can't reach it. Yes, I can. Okay. Dude, my charging cord is just too short for this. All right. Yeah, let me pull up like splits and stuff. And we're gonna go ahead and get going. You got so many jokes. So many jokes. Alright, so the objective for this weekend, for those of you who aren't familiar, we have to upgrade 7 different weapons to max. So that ultimately just kind of means that this is like a collectathon week, which kind of just makes it like almost a 3-hour setup, which is not exactly the most exhilarating run, but we still have to practice and make sure we do well. Um, it is a very tedious run. It really is. Like I think our route time was something like 2 hours and like 25 minutes or something like that uh, in IGT. So we're gonna time it with like real life time because that's the like official time that we'll be using for the league. But yeah, this isn't the most exhilarating run that exists. That's for sure. Um, like it's at least not super complicated either. So it does also have that going for it. Like this isn't one of those runs that needs to be like super well practiced. There's no real scary bosses on this. So we have that at least. Eat more crackers. Dude, I've been eating those the peanut butter crackers that I asked you to pick up like 2 weeks ago. I have like 3 or 4 of those and I'm like, yeah, I'm good. It's so nice. And it's not like they're huge or anything either. Like just a little bit of peanut butter that just fills you right up. It's awesome. Because I'm like one of those people where like I get bored and I'm like I'm gonna start eating and that's awful. Oh boy. How's everyone's week going? We hanging in there? We having a good week? We vibing? Okay. Not sure how that missed, but sure. Yeah, gotta. Oh, that's different. What is this? Moving on. I have never seen that happen ever. That is not where Kali is supposed to be. Oh, that's hilarious. Alright. So, like, we might need to pay some attention. But, anyways, moving on. Just started playing Bloodborne, let's go. I am not a PlayStation gamer. I hijacked my brother's PlayStation for like a week or two. So I played like a little bit of Bloodborne, but not too much. It's pretty good though. It's pretty good. Like the aesthetic is really cool. Farming blood vials is not my favorite. So all that to say, I have the most generic like Bloodborne opinions ever. But yeah, dope game. I'm glad you're enjoying it. How far are you? Are we talking like just started, or like just started like a week or two ago? Hmm.
They say that I can play turning to 80. You need to the foot. Then it summon me. I bequeath you. It will torrent. Treat him with.
I'm very curious on like what actually happened there. I wish it was possible to like go back with like free cam or something. Because I have no idea how he hurt me or why he was even there. He should be like way closer to like first step at that point. Like he comes down from the church. 5 or 6 bosses. Oh, you're cruising then. Look at you. Yeah, it's not a super long game from my understanding. Like, I've watched a lot of people run Bloodborne, but I'm not sure how much of the game you, like, skip because it's unnecessary kind of thing, you know what I mean? Like, obviously you watch an Elden Ring any percent, and you fight, like, 15 bosses out of the 165 that are in the base game. Bloodborne's obviously not as open world as that, but I'm sure the same kind of thing happens anyway, right? Thanks, bye. Dude, mobile clipping is so bad. Like, it is unironically so bad. Like, it almost feels like they do not want people to watch Twitch on mobile. But it's just, like, such a common thing that you have all your streaming services on Twitch mobile, or on mobile, rather. So they're like, I guess we have to have something, but let's make it bad so they don't. Yeah, so I'm competing in the No Hit Hikers League, Ranger. So this is for week 5. We're not fighting Radon all stream, no. What's up, Shane? How's it going, dude? I'm sure you've heard Kelp talk about it. She's commentated a few times, but I'm actually one of the competitors in the league. No, we will be fighting Radon for all of like 15 seconds. Because that guy sucks.
Can you hear me? Help me. I'm stuck. Hello?
Yeah, I
Please.
recommend it.
I just give
There's a
you
lot
the
of
Don't dally. Give
really
it your
good
all.
players in the league. The challenges are really cool.
Well,
And like, dude, everyone's like so talented. I have no idea how I ended up on this roster,
I see. I see it now. Humans all lose their
but
wits
it's been a
eventually.
super cool opportunity.
Was my whole existence just a crock?
But I've learned so much just like prepping for a lot of these runs. And after we get this done, like we'll take a break for like a couple of weeks, probably like a week or two, and just not play any Elden Ring. But once we come back to it, we'll be running all of Remembrances, which is gonna be quite the run.
Oh, am I? Are you here as a couple?
So what did we decide? We decided that when we get to EG, we should not buy all the stones that we need from him right away, right? Like we don't buy 6 1s and 2s. We just buy what we need. Yeah, you're good, vibe. And then come back later with like way more money. Dude, also the commentators for the league have also been like all so good. Like after I play my game, like I always go back and watch, and I'm like, dude, they were spitting. Like they had like good insight into the game and all that kind of stuff. It's been like really fun, not only just like to compete in the league, but also just like watching everyone else play has been super cool. I've seen a lot of stuff I've never seen before, and I mean, once you have like 2,000 hours in a game, I think it's kind of crazy that you can still see new things for the first time. Yo, what's up, Zorb? Arrive. Hope you're doing well, dude. Dude, today has been such a long day. It started snowing very unexpectedly yesterday, and I checked the weather app and they're like, yeah, it's supposed to be like 0.2 inches of like a wintry mix. And I'm like, alright, I mean, that's pretty whatever. I don't even know if I have to shovel that. I wake up in the morning and I look out the window and I'm like, yeah, that's like 5 inches. Lacking purpose in life this week. That sucks, dude. I feel ya, but yeah, that sucks. Yeah, we get a ton of snow up here. Like even like as far as other people in the same state as us, we still tend to get like way more. We're just in a very snowy part of the world apparently. It's kind of nuts. Yeah, watching no-hit runs are really, really sick. Like whenever I see like a new person doing something that is similar to something that I do, I'm like, I gotta go check that out. Because they're probably doing something weird that I don't know about. And I want to know about it. Like even if it's someone who's like on their first no-hit run, like the way that they've been playing the game casually, like, still shows through a little bit, and they might just have naturally started doing something. You're like, wow, that makes a lot of sense. Why is no one else doing this? But yeah, the pile of snow, like, out by the car is probably as tall, if not taller than me at this point.
What has been and how can I? Have
No, that's not what I wanted. Yeah, that's very fair. I've lived in a few places across the country, and they didn't really get snow in those places. And I definitely did miss it. But like, as soon as we came back, and I had to like clean it up all the time, I was like, I maybe didn't miss you that much. Like, snow is super pretty, and it's really nice when it's falling and you're just standing outside and it just like makes everything so quiet. But also cleaning up 5 inches of snow every week is like not a good time. I'm like very grateful that we have a very small driveway. It means there's not that much to clean up. At the same time, it's very difficult to get the car out of the driveway because of how small it is. So it's a bit of a double-edged sword there. It was kind of crazy though. We moved into the house in January of last year. And it like snowed like basically immediately as soon as we got there. Or as soon as I got there anyway. Like Vi moved in before I did to get some stuff set up. She was able to take time off work and stuff and I wasn't, so she was able to come ahead of time to like set up internet and all that kind of stuff. And like I get there and it snows like within like the first like 2 or 3 days that I'm here probably, right? And I'm like, oh, I should go out and like clean that up. I don't live in an apartment anymore. This is my job. So I go out there and I'm looking at the driveway and I'm like, I don't know where my driveway is. Like I haven't seen this not snow covered yet. So I'm like out here trying to dig around looking for the where the grass meets the driveway and stuff. That felt a little bit goofy. Alright, I'm using the new controller now. It feels a little bit weird, I'm not gonna lie. Like, it's definitely not the same model as the last one. I know, Zorp, I'm scarred. I'm the same way. I will never not worry about that poison now. Like, I'm relatively certain my computer could reliably run this game at like 180 FPS and it would be totally fine. But like, I don't know, it's tough to forget the nonsense that happens when you're a laptop gamer. doing on... Okay, yeah. Alright, so one thing I gotta remember to do when we're here initially, I need to remember to pick up the Smithing Stone 2s in Liurnia before we move on to Altus. It's definitely way more efficient to grab them like all at once instead of forgetting half of them and then having to go back at the end of the run.
Welcome, dear customer. Well, you please, I mang.
Dude, I am getting like really hyped to start working on like an actual run soon though. Like there's technically 4 more weeks of the league left after this. I'm relatively certain at this point that we will not be participating in the last 2 weeks. Only the top 4 will be moving on at that point, and I'm pretty sure that's not going to be us. Which is fine. Like, it was the first time that we've ever done like a live event like this, and like the nerves of week 1 definitely held us back pretty hard. Yo, what's up, Zen? Long time no see, dude. Hope you're doing well. Yeah, I was talking to Meta about it earlier today in her stream. Like, part of me wants to like really sit down and grind and just like make sure I get as many points as humanly possible, so like maybe we do make it into the finals. Because like a lot of the people who are like qualified for the finals currently only have each other left to go against. Like they haven't like ran against each other yet. So some of them have to lose. Well, I guess not really. Like they could all just hitless tie and like it doesn't matter anyway. But yeah, part of me is like it would be really cool to like get to the end and like do our best to like actually win and stuff like that. Like as like a new runner where I mean, we've only been doing this for like a little over a year at this point. So it'd be cool. I don't know. It doesn't ultimately matter. Either, you know, we get the chance to like win the whole thing, or we just start working on all remembrances sooner. I don't know. Like the competitive side of me really wants like hopes we qualify, but at the same time, like it's not going to be the end of the world if we don't, kind of thing. Like it's a charity league anyways. It wasn't really intended to be like super competitive so much as just like entertaining to gather a bunch of people in one spot to bring attention to like a good cause and stuff. Yo, what's up, Meowster? Hope you're doing well, dude. But yeah, gotta start getting all remembrances ready. And I need to figure out like what I want to do for like the RL1 runs. I'm doing okay. I had a very long day. um, I woke up to a lot of snow that I did not think I was gonna get. So I had to clean up a bunch of snow before work, which wasn't ideal, and then, you know, work is work, which is usually not ideal. But I mean, it's over now. Only 2 days left. It's all good. Yeah, AR is gonna be a very long run. I imagine like the first couple of times we do it, it'll probably be like a 6-7 hour run. Hopefully by the time we get like a little bit more comfortable with it, we can trim it down to like 5. But yeah, that's it's gonna be long 100%. There's just so much to do, so many places to go through. Yes, sir. Yeah, I've kinda come to the conclusion while competing in the league that I do not know nearly enough about this game. I am not nearly good enough at this game, and I would like to be. So we're kind of gonna go through and just do like every category available. So we're gonna start with, we've done any percent and all great runes already. So all remembrances is gonna be next. And then we're gonna go to RL1 stuff and just repeat. We'll probably do like RL1 leveled weapon, just to get a little bit used to like the lower damage and stuff like that, and then go RL1 plus 0. We've had like the St. Trina's run on the back burner for a really long time. Like I think that would be cool. Like no one's done that. I don't think anyone has any intention of doing that. But as I have come to like learn more about the weapon only rules, I don't know how interested I am in the run. Variety Saga. So what do you have planned after Zelda? It's always very interesting to hear what like other people are interested in running. To get groceries tomorrow, what time are you do you have to leave for that, Vi? Why is the dragonfly here? Dragonfly should not be here. I hated that. Banjo-Kazooie damageless, let's go! Huge. Also, Majora is very cool. I low-key forgot Banjo-Kazooie was a game. But I love that game. That game was so good. Dude, that dragonfly was like coming up to me and being like, yo, you got games on your phone? Or like what? Like, dude, go away. You'd pick up window for 5 to 6. That's fine, Vi. I'll clean it. It's supposed to snow a little bit tonight. I'll go out, I'll clean off the car, I'll shovel the driveway on lunch. You don't gotta worry about that. The apocalypse has come? Oh, yeah. Yeah, we've been getting a lot of snow here. Thank God. It do be that way sometimes. It really do. Alright, if I grab Academy Key, is it faster to go through Academy? It must be, right? It's gotta be. There's no way it's not. Like, we miss out on a couple Trina Lilies, but I don't think that really matters. We use like maybe 6 on this entire run. If something goes like super bad. Oh, that's another thing. So, I would like to learn Godskin
Why,
Duo,
presume?
Sleepless,
I am an old
and do it
crony,
for at
perhaps.
least one run. Oh, I'm dumb. We're not supposed to do this yet. That's fine. Nope, that's not what I wanted. No, not in the tournament. Just like for one of my runs that gets submitted. Or I mean, I don't know, maybe multiple, depending on how hard it is. I just don't know if that's something I should learn for all remembrances, or if I should just do it on like all my RL1 stuff. I'm legitimately not sure. I think it would be pretty cool. Yeah, pretty similar. You just never see people like fight duo outside of just like sleep and then staggered. So I think that could be neat. I do also need to fight DTS. We'll probably do that in like the RL1 run. RL1. I see very little reason to do that with the Death's Poker. Like that with Death's Poker, like I don't think you're actually going to be like learning a lot of fights. I think Death's Poker is just really good. But it is also a really cool weapon and I want to use it. So fighting Gideon straight up on the RL1 run, yeah, actually. There's a an R1 strat that you can use that I do actually intend to use. That's why everyone should do your run. Yeah. A Quadra NPC fight is definitely a run of all time. No one's gonna? Nah. I bet you some people would. Does Spectre know about it yet? I feel like Spectre might do it. I feel like we could get Witty to do it. They like to do weird runs. Yeah, he's not in the Discord, so like I don't know if he would have seen like the final draft of the Vi run. I bet Gura could be convinced. I know there's a lot of psychos who would. It is, yeah. Well, it's more about Millicent's quest line. I think she specifically stated that you don't have to do like Placiduous Acts and stuff like that. But yeah, that one is for sure a bit wild. Alright, we need to make sure to grab the other grace here as well. Save some time. We're not gonna figure this out right now, but we do need to find like a better way down to the mine shaft as well. I don't want to do like the wall parkour. Yeah, it's posted in the Discord if you would like to see it. You can either join the Discord, or if I wouldn't mind copying the details of the run and pasting them here, that would be fine as well. Whichever one works for you, no pressure at all, of course. Do you have like the general overview of the run handy, Vi? There you go. It said too long, of course it did. Tier 3 sub for killing patches is wild. Oh wait, we need the bell bearing, I forgot. Dude, the setup for this run is so much longer than the other ones. Somber setup is so nice. I wonder if Misericord would be good for an RL1 run. I do like the faster moveset of the daggers. Maybe if we put like a Crag Blade on it or something to give it a bit more poise damage. Could be interesting. I kind of like the idea of like doing a run with like rapiers too, though. Like the Antspur rapier is so good. I don't think it's especially difficult to get. I believe Azaz has a cheese for it. You can use like the crystal darts on the nearby golem and get the golem to kill the invader for you. If I understood the premise correctly. I've seen Gino use like a great bow to lure the invader to the edge and just knock him off. It seems like there's some easy ways to get it. Yeah, dude, Azaz has insane strats. That dude is way too smart. Let's get the fire pots crafted as well. But yeah, that's like a really cool strat. I haven't seen it, but I like the idea of it. I have no idea where to get crystal darts. I'm sure that's an easy pickup though. Yo, what's up, Kelp? Thank you for the good luck. Yeah, I'm really just hoping like this run ends up falling like below the 2-hour 40 mark. That would be ideal. This run is just like such a collectathon. Yo, there you go, Red Ranger. There you go. Kelp laughs at your 2-hour run. Dude, I wish this was a 2-hour run. The difference between like a 2-hour run and an almost 3-hour run actually feels like 6 hours. It's kind of nuts. Here's something kind of wild? Absolutely, I do. Cozy places. Let's go. No way, dude, that's actually kind of creepy. That's actually kind of creepy. There's not supposed to be people living in somewhere that you used to live in. I'm pretty sure that's illegal. Dang, look at that controller diff, bro. Imagine not tap R2ing Sentinel by accident. At least it wasn't the house you currently live in. That would be... yeah. That's... like, you can't really argue against that. You can't really argue against that.
So determined if you had it seems torrent, whereas I'm there is, but I can take gathering plate. Very let my hand.
The photo's coming from inside the house. Alright, what do we have? Okay, good. We're good. We're chilling. Guys, we have to buy so many stones for this run.
Well, then I presume.
Okay, so we already bought the other ones. That's fine. Alright, let's put the other weapons away for now. Don't need that. Don't need these. Don't need that. Okay. Got flash set up. Physic isn't ready yet. Golden Vow. Okay. Guess what? What? What you got, Vi? I didn't level. We do actually not need to level for this, but it's good to anyway. We're cooking on Saturday? What are we cooking? Who is we? You got stuff for grilled cheese? I've actually been thinking about grilled cheese. That is not a bad idea.
What's wrong with you? I suppose I have no choice then. Is this what Grace would have of us?
You are an enigma. To be certain, the Volcano Manor awaits.
I hate that we have to do the regular smithing route in this still. Because it makes this feel much less sensible. There's just so much like back and forth, but we didn't have money, so we couldn't have done this sooner.
Hello. Hell, it's rather my mistress. I was a. Could I ask that thug only if you've. Oh, to bless a thug, please.
What are you trying to start? Show me. And I'll consider. I'm not in love with. You're first. All right.
Okay, so we do need consecrated snowfield for this, so we do need the hidden medallion, so we have to go this way. This is so out of the way too, but like it literally only makes sense to grab this now. We have 14 lilies, that's like more than enough. We good on like mushrooms? 40 mushrooms, we're chilling. Excellent. Dude, there's like so much setup for this. This almost just feels like a normal run setup. Our setup is like an hour long. We've usually been on for a hot minute at this point. No, thank you for the hydrate, Vi.
Please. Oh, thank you, kind. Did I forget? I see you are very to study such. Please.
Dude, we just grabbed so many extra graces and stuff here. Like, if we end up being short on time, it's literally just from, like, all the extra things we have to grab. But there's not really much of a way around it either.
I knew you. I hereby take my hand. I will.
But I do think that's what's ultimately going to make the 6 somber weapon route the most optimal for us. We don't come back
I
here.
am Tan
That's
Rias, a warrior.
not something we
Will you
need.
rise with us? And now you the drawing room, but be sure.
So Gambit and no skill for the torch. No. What a jerk. Oh?
Well,
Aw, he had hyper armor, bro.
surpassing skill. Warrior blood must
Unbelievable.
truly
Nice
run
dialogue,
in my
man.
veins. Tarnished.
I can't believe he jumped back after the first combo. That's actually kind of crazy.
Tarnished, smouldering with thy meager flame. Cower in fear of the night. The hands of the it's tightly hooked. The guard you breached. You're just
No, that's not what I wanted.
the guard. You'll slip. Of course, when you approach.
Yeah, he's kind of a tool like that, bro.
The gate!
Homie's over here like, I heard you were on a timer. Let me delay as much as I possibly can with my meager health pool of like 2,000 health. What was that? Dude, this stick sensitivity is crazy. Dude, I love being able to just like not hard fall there. Dang, we're not gonna kill Radahn before an hour. That is unfortunate. Still should be fine time-wise, like... We don't go that very far in any percent. And then we don't have to go that very far into this consecrated snowfield either. For those of you who don't know, that is a mushroom pickup right there, in that body behind the tree. I want to say it's like a 6 mushroom pickup. You also don't need a Gambit for this. I was just testing stuff the other day, and I literally just straight up like ran behind these guys, and none of them reacted at all. Like, as long as you're hugging the wall, they just don't see you. It's really weird. I'm pretty sure those guys like all have chain aggro. And the only one that can actually aggro is like the pot guy in the front. And he's usually not looking at you when you run by. And he's apparently deaf. Been trying to learn like the roll punish. Seems like it might not be doable with every weapon.
I am the Lord.
But I thought I had decent reach on this. I'm surprised that didn't hit.
And one day we'll return together to our home, bathed in rays of gold.
So we'll probably get to Radahn closer to like an hour and 4. If even. Takes a minute to get there. Yeah, we're gonna have to like teleport and then make it day, because grabbing all the extra stuff wasted so much time. If we just run there right now, I'm like 90% certain we're gonna run into the Deathbird. We might have like just barely been able to not, but I don't want to get there, find out he's there, and then have to go back, you know? There's a leak on your roof, dude. That's not what you want. And when you said it's been raining a lot, you weren't joking. Hasn't stopped in like a week? That's crazy. You guys don't usually get that much rain, do you? Like, we get time periods where like we get like a lot of rain, but it's usually not like non-stop. Oh, gotcha. Okay. I mean, still though. A week is still a long time for even semi-consistent rain. Yeah, I mean that's a lot. That is definitely a lot. I don't think I knew it could rain inside Redmane Castle. Leveling. Great Moon.
Champions! Welcome! The stars have aligned! The festival. But now.
Dang, what did I say? I said we'd get to Radahn around like 104. What are we at, like, IGT wise? We're like 4 minutes behind. Precise routing, absolutely. We're definitely not winging this at all. Okay, so we do use the Great Bow on this run, because we need to lure the Albinaurics and we need to lure the Duo Crystallian. So we need to make sure we don't consume this for the runes. That would be bad. Alright, I think I need to like gambit before the Royal Capital text comes up, but I'm not entirely sure. Like, something affects the pathing of that one specifically, and can cause you to like get stuck here. And I'm honestly not really sure what it is. But I think if we like gambit further back, that might help. What is this? I mean, I'm not mad about extra money. Let's not use it here, because we're gonna like Memory of Grace out of the catacombs. So if we did that, we would probably just lose it. I don't think that would be enough for like another level kind of thing. But I also don't want to throw off the Morgott damage either. Oh, that's also a 9, okay. So we have to sell 1 9, but not both of them. Excellent. Too early? Oh my god, okay. Not sure where my jump went, but sure. Why not? We're just seeing what stuff is today, I guess. Not sure that poison darts are going to do anything for us, but we have them. I thought there was another set of 7s down there somewhere. Okay, so Talisman Pouch, Great Bow, level weapons, don't sell one of the 9s.
Fine, you have it now. To become the
And we'll just pop it after Morgott, because after Morgott levels don't matter.
now become. Now.
Those of a Chadvine and what?
Yo, what's up, Cooper? Hope you're doing well, dude. Dude, I keep getting this stupid idle RNG. Okay, we don't swap things here. Trying to think, like, Wing Sword isn't really worth picking up here. It's good for our weapon, but I don't think it has a lot of value on this route. So that should be enough for one more level. And then we'll pop that extra 9 like after Morgott. I think I said that already, but to remind myself, I do think that is the plan. I didn't realize that skeleton actually like followed me out. Kinda wish he didn't. I didn't care for that. Gambit's still up. I'm not sure. I'm not sure what caused a different reaction there. Oh, that's very nice. Literally the best RNG we can get in this fight. Just walk in and immediately get the move we want. That's crazy.
Allow me, you are unprevented. The thorn, a husk, the only way, and become my purpose. So I'd like to the flame then and guide. Shall I let my share them with me? Your thoughts.
Alright, we are moving right along. It's quite a bit of a boss rush once we get like towards the end of this run. Like there's a lot of early setup, but the setup is what makes the end so fast. So it's kind of like a bit of a trade-off. Not even an hour 20 yet in actual in-game time. It's crazy how much of a difference. Okay, so you do the fire giant running section, and then it's basically about boss rush. Well, a couple boss rushes, really. Dude, like this running section is awful. I think I've been quite vocal about my opinions on this running section. guess there's a little bit of a break in between like Fire Giant and Godskin Duo, but there's actually things between them that we need for this run, so it feels like less of a running section and actually like doing things that matter, I guess. You know, yeah, it like in a casual playthrough, it's not really a big deal. Once you've like played through a bunch of times, this becomes significantly more tedious. The setup is much worse. I mean, you're not wrong. Setup for a lot of like the League runs haven't been too bad. Like Somber setup is kind of way simpler than Smithing Stone setup. Because it's kind of just like you rush DTS, and then you're able to get like a +4 weapon, and then you're kind of just done. And then like if you like Gambit, go get Gambit. If you prefer Hidden Body, like go get Hidden Body, like or Unseen Form, whatever it's called in this one. But that's kind of like the downside of playing like the Iron Balls route. It does take a lot longer to set up. It's the only thing about the All Remembrances run that I'm not really looking forward to. I think setting up to get Death's Poker is probably gonna suck. We're gonna need like so many pots. And we'll probably need to like de-aggro the bird a couple of times and make more. Like it's not gonna be fun. But after that, I do think Death's Poker is gonna make the run like a lot easier. And it also allows us to like dump intelligence into our character, which means that we'll be able to use Night Comet on Fia's champs, which will make them significantly more doable. Because you could do like the Elden Beast, like Wave of Gold or whatever. But I don't really like that strat. Like it's really annoying to like go to Renala and like respec and then just for that one fight and then to go back to Renala and respec again. Like finding like a good int weapon for this was actually kind of huge, I think. Because I think like the magic damage on Death's Poker is actually pretty minimal until you're actually using the Ash of War. So like I don't think it's gonna make Renala like especially difficult or anything like that. Like it should all be fine. And then I wonder if it's worth it to get like Roger's set and stuff like that. Get like Roger's and like Magic Scorpion. Jar Shard 100% will be good. Blue Dancer I don't think really would be. Maybe for like the Renala fight specifically it would. Yeah, I'm not really sure what like our setup would look like for this. Yeah, this part's pretty boring. We do have a singular pickup in this area because we're doing like the somber bell bearings and stuff like that. This is still pretty dull though. We're doing great on time though. That is really like 90% of the main concern with this run. Like more than anything, it's just like how much time is it gonna take to grab all this stuff? But being an hour and a half, we maybe have like an hour left of this run. I'm not sure why the dragon takes so long to spawn in sometimes. Like sometimes you don't even get to run that far forward and she drops, but it seems like a lot of times I just end up like sitting there waiting for it to trigger, which is really weird. Couple extra runes here. These are probably good to grab for this run. They're probably like a max upgrade each. Not just about. Nothing wrong with that. Oh my goodness, I am so tired, dude. We're like almost definitely gonna like wrap up this run and kind of just immediately bounce. Unless Anastasia goes like super poorly. Like, I don't think we're gonna hang out to try to see if we can like clean anything up or anything like that. And, like ideally we don't need to. Like 90% of this run is literally just running around and picking stuff up, so I think we're kind of just chilling. Actually, though, Zorp. This is the setup run for the other 7 runs that we have to do. Basically what it feels like. Yeah, maybe it should have been. This would have been a crazy way to open the league, honestly. Oh, come on, game. That was close. I hate when like the fire spawns like directly under his hand like that. It's so troll. Even a giant troll, you might say. I missed one. Oh, no follow-up? Okay, good. Yeah, so in that cutscene, he rips his broken leg off and uses it as like a sacrifice to awaken like the, I believe they call them the outer gods, that like lives in his stomach, which is why he has like the eyeball on his chest. Which is pretty hardcore. But yeah, the one that's like all bandaged up and stuff. You've never seen it? That's kind of funny. I think we have a Fire Giant Fire Giant save state. We could go back and watch it if you want to see it. True. It probably is. Yeah, that's like the cutscene, like at the like halfway through the fight.
Are you to commit? Very let my
Are you still playing Elden Ring, Zorp, or did you kind of drop it? Still installed, haven't been playing, yeah. It's a tough play, like first time through for sure. Like it took me well over a year to beat it for the first time. And going back and playing again was 100% not the #1 thing I wanted to do when I was finally done. Yeah, I'm sure you will. It's a really good game. There's just like a very high like barrier of entry. Like the game 100% gets way more fun once you like know a couple of things. So what do we need? We need like this first 2 pickups, I think it is. And then the last one's like Dragon Wound Grease or something. Alright, we have to make sure we grab this bell bearing. If we do not pick up this bell bearing, we cannot finish the run. And there's no way back because we didn't grab the Grace by the Dragon because it is not safe to grab. So those are your 7 and 8 stones. I have no idea where we would pick up like more 7 and 8s if we don't grab that bell bearing. I should probably Google it just so we know, just in case. That would be such a that would be a crazy way to lose the run. It's just like not picking up a bell bearing and not being able to get back. Okay, so no, need that. Need that. Yeah, like you can grab the Grace like by the Dragon where he drops down, but like it's kind of dangerous because he has the lightning and stuff that can just spawn on top of you while you're in like the Grace animation, and you can just get unlucky and just completely frame trapped and just like lose. So well, I guess we technically run by like 2 different Graces, but you're being chased by Beastmen or by a Dragon. Like none of them are really great to get. Yup. Literally no way to do it. So it's just like one of those things you have to like 100% not forget. Is that even gonna work? It is not. Alright, so no more leveling. Now we need the Crystallian Duo. Oh, we have to go back though. Actually. Because we do not have anything for the Crystallian Duo. horns, we need rejection, and we need the finger seal. So I think probably the best way to do this is to go through this church. I think this works. I do not have Beast Torch. Where is this? Is it up here? I didn't love that either. There must be a way to like jump down from the bridge. I think Cronus said there was. Alright, sometimes like the caged bird can like follow you in here, but I think that line's pretty good. See, like, why does that turn around? That makes no sense. And this is why we have to do this before Malekith. I wonder if like shooting the second arrow is bad. I wonder if I should just shoot the one and call it a day. Oop. Like they're designed to be janky? Honestly, maybe. That's so bizarre. What is? Oh, yeah, the way they work is kind of weird. Like, they have, like, insane Giga armor until they get, like, poise broken the first time, and that's supposed to be basically the same thing as their armor getting cracked, and then you can do, like, insane damage to them. And, like, every hit basically causes them to flinch at that point, but, like, prior to that, they just hyper armor through literally everything. It's a very weird enemy. The first time I fought them, I thought I was just like insanely underleveled. I was like, dude, this enemy is just like not fun. And then I eventually broke it, and then it was just like pushing a kid over on a playground. Like, all right, so here's the first 10. All right, just shy of 2 hours at Malekith. That's pretty good. So we have an hour to do the back half of the run, which is plenty of time.
Lay out your own.
There is kind of like a lot of added pressure towards the end of this run, though. Because if we lose, like, Malekith money, we're kind of just cooked. It looks like we did drop frames for, like, a little bit. But it doesn't look like we're actively dropping them now. So it looks like a quick little refresh might solve your issue.
Thou who approacheth destined death, I will not have it stolen from me again.
No way.
Part with it again.
I don't know why I tried to dodge through that. I should have just rolled back. You like never see that attack. That was actually kind of crazy to get that there. Man, that was such favorable RNG he gave us on that first fight, too. Still messed it up.
Witness tarnished. Why cover destined death?
We're actually not gonna pop the remembrance here. Because if something goes wrong, I don't want to lose more runes than we need to. This is probably more of a Grey Bow situation than a Kukri situation. Is this money? It is. Not much, but it is money. Okay, so Niles next. Dang, dude. He's not even giving us, like, the backwards kick anymore. I could have. Okay. We will eventually actually get time save with that, I swear.
Please, no. You merciless brutes. Let the curse take everything.
Dude, we might actually get like a 220. Like, there is not much to this run left. Probably be a little over 220. Alright, so we need to jump off at the rock. Gambit. Carry on. Make sure we pass on the right of these commoners. Head straight north. Wolf howls, we go one click right. That lines us up with this branch to run up. Jump off at that first line. Head back north, but a little bit wide so we don't aggro the electric dudes. Scale the tree. Straight north. We should also be 100% grabbing this Grace. Anastasia should be fine, but if she kills us and sends us all the way back to Zamor Ruins, that's going to be a massive time loss for absolutely zero reason. I think I can, like, sleep her long enough to, like, do something. No, she just doesn't sleep. Yeah. I mean, that should be fine. Like, having to do it for long periods is somewhat difficult, but, like, baiting a couple of attacks, like, shouldn't be difficult. That's interesting, you can't sleep her, I'm surprised. She's like an NPC enemy. I figured you would have been able to, even though she is technically like a phantom NPC, I guess. Yo, what's up, Jebster? We're doing well. I also hate the place that I'm at. This area is not interesting. Yeah, that's super fair. I remember I did find this on my own on my first playthrough, but I also died in this Everjail like 16 times, and I was like, surely this doesn't matter that much. Turns out it's pretty important, but I did not know at the time. Yeah, for real. Literally just like one of the strongest enemies for no actual reason. Like most powerful, just like random enemy goes to either the birds in Farum Azula or the archers in Ordina. It's so stupid. They did. They 100% did. Sounds good, dude. We'll be here for a little while yet. This isn't going to be like a crazy long stream. This is a fairly simple run and very, very tedious. I kind of just wanted to like get it done and move on. I'm not gonna lie. And then I'm not sure if I'm gonna be able to stream on Friday. Because Vi's gonna be out, so I'm gonna have the dog by myself. And if he doesn't behave, it'll be very difficult to stream. So I'll either like stream late on Friday, or I might just skip it altogether. I don't know, I feel pretty okay with this run. Like if we did happen to not stream on Friday, like I think it would be fine. But we'll see. And I think this is a rune, right? Yeah, we should grab all of this stuff. We need so much money to upgrade. If we're walking by a rune, there's literally no reason to not pick it up, because we might actually need it. Like, dude, how are those zombies still aggro to me? I'm like in the boss arena now. Alright. That should be the last boss. Like, we shouldn't have to fight Mohg here. We should be good. How many bosses in this game get killed by backstabbing their horse? There's 2 Lorettas. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5... 5 tree sentinels? So like 7? Unless you want to count Gaius as well. Like he's got a pig, but I mean, same idea. Yeah, that's kind of where that's kind of where my brain went. Radon, there you go. It's a good one. So like 9. Oh, Putrescent Knight. Putrescent Knight is one. Ah. I'm relatively certain I'm supposed to jump on this so I can get there. I'm like pretty sure. So let's grab the other one and then like come back and try that again. This is a very big game. It really is. What are you shooting at, brother? The heck? Okay, so prayer room. There we go. Let's do that. Okay, as long as we're gambited here, I think this is fine. Alright, now we just gotta go to Moog for the last stone, and we're chilling. Are you still getting lag, Zorp, or are we good now? Looks like we should be good. I don't think it's saying that we've dropped any more frames since. It was you? Oh, okay. Yeah, we did drop like a couple of frames, but like nothing crazy. So it could have been a little of both. You had to shut down Chrome entirely? Good lord. You're like one of those people who has like 900 million tabs open at a time, or is it literally just like Chrome just overloading itself because it's Chrome? Ah, okay. Yeah, that'll do it too. Just Chrome things, yeah. Dude, it sucks. So many of these pickups are like runes and smithing stones and stuff. They're just not safe to grab, though. I don't even know if this one is. That seemed fine. And then I do believe there's a stone pickup here. Yeah. Dude, we're gonna have to buy like a couple of sevens. Not very many. Yo, what's up, Poppy? Thank you for the raid. Hope you're doing well. What's up, Usa? Free the feet. What's up, Magnus? How we doing, gamers? We'll get you a shout out in just a minute here, Poppy. I just gotta wrap up this run. We're very close. What's up, Usa? Hope you're doing well, dude. What's up, Poppy? What were we playing today? Hope it went well. Alright, this should be a safe spot. Let me go ahead and get you a shout out now. Ooh. It kept crashing. Oh no, that is unfortunate. I hope you are enjoying it regardless, though. It's a very good game. For 2 hours, which fight was it? I assume you're still like early on, so I'm sure it's something I've seen already. Oh, yep. Yep, I know the one. That guy was hard, for sure. Alright, I think that's it, guys. I think we have completed the scavenger hunt. Yeah, there's a lot of different ways to like dodge in that game. And it kind of throws me that like specific attacks need to be dodged in certain ways. I mean, basically, yeah. We're at like 229, I just have to buy a couple stones and get things upgraded, and I think we're just chilling. So I just have to remember to buy 5 of the somber stones, not 6. So I think that's what screwed me over last time. I just bought too many. Because like the expensive ones, like towards the end, just cost so much. I think that's where we got tripped up. So 11 of those, 12 of those, 9, 8, 3, that's nice. 7, and then I need 5 of these. Okay. Alright, no worries, Poppy. No worries at all. Appreciate the raid. Hope you have a good night.
Oh, now.
And we have like all this extra money to sell too. So yeah, I do think this largely comes down to just not spending more money than you're supposed to. Done. Man, I like severely mismanaged my money. We have so much extra. I have no idea what I did on Monday that made this so close. But I mean, that's it. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We're done. So that is 2 hours, 32 minutes, and 1 second to upgrade 7 different weapons. That is not bad. That's not bad at all. We do have some extra time. And we did get hit on Malekith. So I think I have a Malekith save state. Do I not? I do not. Okay. So we can. Let's boot up. The Morgott save, question mark? And then teleport to beside the Great Bridge, probably? That's not Morgott. Okay. And we will need ER tool also. Farum, beside the Great Bridge, and then let's also disable enemy AI so we can just walk past the tree sentinel over there. And then we'll make a save right in front of Malekith at +0. We'll just go through the fight like a time or two, and we'll just call it there. I don't think this is really a fight we need to work on. I think we're quite solid on it, really. Oh! That's interesting. Okay, so let's turn AI back on. Okay.
approacheth. Destined death. I will not have it stolen from me again.
Oh. Yeah, see, like that we should just be rolling back on. I don't really like that double swipe either, honestly. Yo, what's up, Giggity? Hope you're doing well. Weird pillar stuff. Hated the distance on that. Well, that was a weird transition spot. What the heck was that? Yo, what's up, Spectre? That was way too early. Alright, that's fine. How's it going, dude? How were the runs? Did we get it? Nah, you good, dude. You good. Just cleaning up some silly mistakes. 2 hits, not bad. Not bad. Were we within the time limit is the question. Why do I not know my buttons? Yes, let's go. About the whole 7 weapon thing? Uh-oh. I think I can do 10, good god. It was good, Vinicius, it was good. We got 1 hit on Malekith, because I literally just misreacted to an attack, which is why we're doing him at +0 now. But other than that, no issues.
I will not have it stolen from me again.
What's up, Frequent? Okay, game. That felt very safe. You got 9, that's crazy, dude. Dude, the gravity has actually been tripping me up a little bit lately, I'm not gonna lie. Like, I feel like every time I do it, it gets iffier and iffier. Yeah, that's a class. I almost got caught by that today as well, actually. I, like, noticed it at the very last second. Yeah, I would say so. I don't think those are cause for like a major concern. Dude, I don't have no death on. Actual 2 health. Yeah, that was stupid.
Part with it.
Yeah, sounds like you're chilling. How long was the run? Were you like way under this time? I mean, I assume you must have been if you're just collecting extra stones.
Destined death. I will not have it stolen.
Oh, 255. Okay, so you're cutting it a little close. Right, yeah, that's kind of a long fight. Yeah, see, I don't like that. I think we just dodge that one straight back. Yo, what's up, mid? Neutral jump on that one, really? I actually did not know that. I feel like I never see that attack. You do it? I'll have to try that. I think we're about to phase transition him right here, but yeah. Dude, where are you going? I knew that was coming too, that sucks. Okay, that one I didn't know was coming. Dude, I can't dodge that one forward. I just have to do the backwards one. I just can't do it. I don't know why. I just don't react in time. God, run 3 gaming in May. Let's go. Dude, that's a big run.
Destined death. I will not have it stolen from me again.
Yeah, I was gonna say, I don't think those reach me, but... Stupid pillar, bro. Homie really wants to fight, like, in between all these pillars. Dude, we didn't get that attack a single time. I was sitting there waiting for it. It's like, I want to jump it. And he's just like, bet. Dude. Imagine reacting. Couldn't be me. I haven't fought Phase 2 in a long time. It doesn't look good. Phase 1 looks fine. We've been fighting Phase 1 pretty consistently.
Thou who approacheth destined death, I will not.
Yeah, this is +0.
From me again.
I'm like leveled, but we got caught on like one Malekith attack earlier. So I was like, we should just do him low damage. I don't really care if I like get the kill or not. I just want to make sure I'm familiar with like all the moves and everything. This is like the one difficult boss on this run. Dude, I knew that was coming too. I don't even know why I went for the R1 there. That was literally just bad. Yeah. Dude, it's been a minute.
Thou who approacheth destined death, I will not have it stolen from me again.
Okay. That definitely should have been a death. Alright, phase 1's looking good. And phase 2 is just going to be like completely scripted on the actual run. I rolled into his arm and it pushed me forward into the hitbox. That's kind of crazy. Alright, game.
Thou who approacheth destined death, I will not have it stolen from me again. Thou who approacheth destined death, I will not have it stolen from me again.
coast, I guess. Very cool. I don't know if I was actually in range. This might have been bad. Okay, no, we're good. I don't remember what the timing on that is, like, at all. Did I even used to roll that? Am I supposed to, like, unlock and run under him or something, maybe? I don't even remember.
Approacheth destined death. I will
Okay.
not have it stolen from me again.
Oh. Yo, what's up, Shiro? Welcome in, dude. Hope you're doing well. I don't want to use the Ash of War this close to the edge, I don't think. I don't really love this either. Dude, it almost happened again. Dude, the pillar memes are real. So he's pretty scripted, honestly. But I did take like a really stupid hit to him earlier, so I'm practicing him low damage at the moment. Yeah, we don't have to fight phase 2 at all in the actual run. I'm stupid. I'm fairly certain I should have known that was coming. But we took like a really bad hit in like phase 1, so I was like, we should run through phase 1 a few times and make sure we're chilling. And this has basically been a reminder that I haven't actually fought phase 2 for a very long time. Okay, bud. What the heck? I've never had him jump like straight over me like that before. That was so weird. Alright, I mean, we keep getting hit by the roar, so that's something we'll have to figure out
To kill what?
at some point. But, I mean, that's mostly solved considering we won't actually fight him on the actual run. So that's not really too much to be worried about. Well, it's like level 50 stats too. So even 4 low damage, that's still pretty low. Alright, I think we're going to call it there, guys. Yeah, this run's just not super engaging in all honesty. It's basically a massive collectathon. But we figured out we have it well under 3 hours, which is the really big part. And aside from that, yeah, like I think we'll just run it through like a couple more times, probably offline. And I think we're chilling. Again, I'm not sure if I'm going to be able to stream on Friday. If I do, it'll probably be like a slightly later stream, if anything. But if you're not in the Discord, here's the link for it. That's where I'll end up updating you guys. If you're interested in that, you can feel free to hop in. If you don't care, that's totally fine. I do not blame you at all. But yeah, I appreciate all you guys coming in and hanging out. Let me see if we can find someone to raid out to. Yeah, appreciate you hanging out, dude. Looks like Tark's on. He's only been on for 2 hours. He usually goes for a decent amount of time. And we have not raided over there for a hot minute. So we will go ahead and send everyone that way. But yeah, I'll be back either on Friday at some point, like maybe closer to like 8 p.m. instead of 7 EST, but I'll update the Discord when I know for sure. And then our game is on Sunday at 2 p.m. EST, and we will be going against Killaby, so it should be a good match. But yeah, that's all I got, guys. Take care. Appreciate you hanging out, and I'll see you I'll see you this weekend at some point. All right, take care, guys.